Hey everyone, welcome back to Code of the Row. In this video, we're going to be going over the new Fab assets that just released on fab.com. So let's go ahead and check it out. So I'm just going to head over to this limited time free. It's free until April 22nd, 10 a.m. And we're going to be going over the Mystery Cave, Carpenter's Workshop environment, and the Assassin character. So I'll go ahead and port these over to Unreal Engine and see you in just a second. All right, so the first one we're going to be going over is the Assassin. So you're going to see it has some kind of shoot animation along with quite a few attacks and jumps. And it has some cool assassination and deaths and idols. So really nice HD looking assassin character if you're trying to make something like Assassin's Creed. Not too sure what's going on right here. Clots physics are going a little wild. Maybe some collider issues that you can just adjust. So we have these walk backwards, walk forwards, sideways, very stealthy walk with their arms out, hit reactions, getting glocked in the face, doing some kind of side swipe, a kick, and so on. And we also have death, fallovers, and stuff like that in the back here. And overall, really nice looking asset. And if you head over to the overview scene, you're going to see that it is modular and there are multiple types of clothing outfits that you can do. So we have this kind of brownish green on the left, going all the way from this black and silver on the right. And then behind it, you're going to see the weapons are separated. And then you also have the sheath, the holders, the arrows, armor pieces separate, the cloak, the sash, and so on, along with the hands. And yeah, just very modular, very well done asset. And this is actually a pretty good one. Let's go ahead and go on to the next asset. This is the Carpenter's Workshop by Liartis Studios. So as you can see, just a ton of high detail, high quality assets. Perfect for any type of workshop game that you're working on, maybe even a horror game. I feel like these assets would go really well in a dark environment, could be pretty spooky. So as you can see, there are logos. You can easily export that texture into Photoshop and change it from Edward and Sons to whatever you want. Quite a few wooden assets, wooden flooring, and so on, doorways, chains, pretty much everything you'll see at Home Depot, and a ton of tools against the wall, ton of wheels. Very old school looking because of the wheels. I would say it looks like it's from like the 1800s, kind of giving me like a Red Dead Redemption vibe. And yeah, pretty cool. A ton of assets that you can mix and match, do whatever you want with, and even just export for whatever you need in your own project. And the final asset we're going to be going over is the Mystery Cave. So this cave looks very, very nice in my opinion. I think it looks gorgeous. It would make for a really nice experience if you're going through like a boat ride. It's kind of giving me Disney vibes or something, some kind of like those cavernous out in the nowhere that you have to travel hours for to go see. But yeah, overall a very like Disney looking experience. This kind of reminds me of the Navi ride from the Avatar ride if you've ever been to Disney. And overall, very good looking asset, very bright, lots of these cool effects, and very, I think these are called stalagmites, up hanging up on from the ceiling. And it gives a very natural flow of how this dungeon was shaped and how these caves were made and formed. And then you also get some really nice water textures below. And yeah, overall, a really pretty looking asset and very unique types of plants. And yeah, I think overall, these free assets from Fab were actually really, really, really nice today. And on another note, if you are following Cinti, especially with their sidekick stuff, they did just drop the Sci-fi Civilians asset. So this is now added to their sidekicks pack. A really high quality slash low poly looking. It does fit with everything else they've developed before. So if you're looking to merge this with like the sci-fi worlds or the sci-fi planet and stuff, it does. These characters do go well with those. And as you can see, really nice, really modular asset. If you do struggle getting it working in Unreal Engine, you can easily just create the prefab in their character creator made in Unity, export it to Unreal, and then just rig it to whatever third person character and so on. It's not too difficult to set up until you're getting to like facial animations and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, a super amazing asset. And if you're interested in getting even to more stylized, kind of more mobile friendly and very pastel colors, there's an there's a company called It Happy Studios, which kind of does this kind of clayish type cartoony looking assets. I think they look really cute. They look really nice if you like stylized stuff. And you can go ahead and check out the description below. So I am doing a 25% for anyone who uses my link. And it's also an affiliate thing, so it does support my channel. And thank you so much if you do that. So as stated on my website, codewithrow.com, just 25% off. Use this code called codewithrow25. And for those who don't know, I am actually working on a shop simulator, specifically using their casual foods asset just because it looks really cute. Lots of different types of varieties, kind of like you see in Supermarket Simulator and kind of like games like that. And then I'm also mixing this with their environment asset. So it'll take place using the mega city asset, which is just this huge city, but I've also narrowed it down just because optimization reasons. I am trying to maybe possibly port this to Switch 2 if I get the Nintendo developer stuff working and their game dev kit license and all that. But overall, really, really cute looking assets. I love these. They are planning on updating a lot of these so that these exterior buildings will be able to be more usable and more modular in a sense. And it does come with a traffic system. Personally, I don't really need that, but overall, very cute assets. And this is what's helping me design my city. And then another asset pack I am going to be using for them for this game is this creative characters pack. So this is the first shop simulator game that I'm doing completely on my own as an indie dev. I started about 2.5 to 3 weeks ago. It is almost done, and I will be updating on my Discord and Steam page once that's up. And if you are a Patreon, you will be getting a key to the game for free. You can be completely honest with your reviews and so on. I do really encourage quality, or not quality, but like honest feedback. But yeah, overall, really cool looking assets. Love these characters. Super stylized, super cute. All they're going to do is come into your grocery shop that you're going to customize, and they'll shop for whatever products that you have to offer, whatever foods you are selling. And this is my favorite pack by them. So I haven't actually included this just yet, but they do have these really, really cute looking furnitures that I eventually want to include or maybe make a game with. I feel like if you make kind of something like a supermarket simulator, but with furniture, maybe like your own IKEA twist or something, Lowe's, whatever store sells furniture, this would be super cool to use. Very cute, very stylized, and yeah, overall, really cool asset. Thanks for watching Code of the Rope. Like, subscribe, comment what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.